So today, TendersLounge is talking to Guy Kawasaki, and a lot of goalies, a lot of people in TendersLounge probably are not going to recognize the name Guy Kawasaki. You might be thinking, isn't that the minor league goalie that the Kings signed from Japan last year? It's not. That's Fujifuku.
Close enough.
Close enough. Anyone in the tech world that's hanging out in TendersLounge probably does know the name Guy Kawasaki. You should know, if not the name Guy Kawasaki, you should know the name Alltop, the name of Guy's latest adventure. So we're going to talk to Guy a little bit about Alltop and why goalies and hockey players in general should be using Alltop, and then just get some of Guy's opinions on the hockey life. Just it's kind of interesting because you don't meet many hockey players from Hawaii. So, Guy, welcome to TendersLounge.
Thank you.
So I just discovered Alltop a couple days ago. And I love it. I mean, in 2 days, I love Alltop. But rather than me telling people why they should love Alltop, why don't you tell goalies and hockey lovers in general why they should like it?
So Alltop, you can think of Alltop as an online magazine. And so we create these racks by topic. And one rack happens to be hockey. So if you went to hockey.alltop, and it's A-L-L-T-O-P, then you'd find about 100 hockey news sites and blogs aggregated in one place. So you pretty much get all the hockey news without having to go to a bunch of sites or get a bunch of email. It's all in one place, so it's the magazine rack for hockey. It's like hockey news on steroids.
It is. I can say that in 2 days I've discovered more hockey blogs than I did in the past year. TendersLounge is not one of those that's up there yet, but we'll work on that.
I'll get that.
We'll get our content up to par, and so we can qualify to be in there. So all hockey fans should be looking at Alltop, right? Not just goalies.
Absolutely.
Someday we'll have goalies.alltop.
If you send us feeds, if there's enough feeds about goalies, we'll make a goalies.alltop.
All right, cool. So you're originally from Hawaii.
Yes.
And you're living here in California now,
Yes.
playing hockey for 6 years. Playing here, we're at the Redwood City Ice Oasis. They have some really cool, I don't know if you can see these, but really cool jerseys hanging up on the wall here, up in the lounge.
That jersey over there is actually mine. I loaned it to him.
The Mexican one,
No.
or the Stanley Cup winning Hurricanes jersey.
Yeah. So that is a Hurricane jersey that's signed by the whole team.
Oh yeah, the Cup winning team.
Yeah, because I know number 6 is Brett Hedican.
Yeah.
So I know Brett Hedican.
Oh, cool.
And I taught him.
His wife's from around here, right?
Yeah. His wife is Christy Yamaguchi. I taught him how to skate. Actually,
Yeah.
So,
I noticed that, but I can see that from watching Hedican play.
yeah. I was gonna say.
So how does someone from Hawaii end up playing hockey?
About 6 years ago, somebody gave us some tickets to a Sharks game, and I took my 2 kids. I have 4 now, but at that time we had 2. And they're both boys, and they watched that hockey game, and they said, wow, this is it. We got to try this. So they decided to take up hockey. And my wife said, you can't be like the typical VC and just stand on the sideline with your BlackBerry. You got to be involved in their lives. I said, all right, so I'll take up hockey too. And I tell you, the first time I stepped on the ice with, obviously, with skates, which was literally the first time I stepped on the ice with skates, I loved it.
Yeah.
Hockey is such a beautiful sport. It's so cerebral and so difficult to master. And so now I play more than my sons probably. I play 5 times a week.
Wow.
Almost every day. I try to take 1 day off a week. And it's not that I'm good. I just happen to love hockey. So,
I Googled hockey in Hawaii.
Yeah.
And I was amazed that there's a rink, and then there's some roller hockey too.
Yes, there's 2 outdoor roller hockey rinks. And there's one on the Big Island too.
Yeah. Seems to me like it'd be a great place to go for a tournament.
They have like a seniors tournament or a hackers tournament. Yeah, I would love to play there. It's they don't have any pickup. I go there a lot on vacation. They never have pickup hockey.
Are kids there playing hockey?
Well, hockey's such an expensive sport, right? So in Hawaii, you buy a surfboard for $100, you're good to go, right? But hockey, probably $1,000 in equipment, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, you can't do travel hockey in Hawaii. So, who are you going to play, right?
Yeah.
I'm not going to fly to Vancouver every weekend. So it's probably pure in-house. But you know, the problem with hockey in Hawaii, you would think that hardly anybody plays there, so you know, you can really stand out. The issue is that if you play hockey in Hawaii, you're pretty much a displaced Canadian. So they have a very high level of hockey.
There are a lot of those around the world.
Yeah. So there's 20 Canadians in Hawaii, and they all play hockey, and they're all good. So it's not that easy.
Well, I know that goalies are typically very patient people, especially they're very patient with defensemen. But
Not the goalies I've known. Okay.
But we probably should, just for a minute, turn this to goalies so we can maintain the interest of some of the goalies. You're a Sharks fan?
Yeah, basically.
Who's your favorite NHL team?
I hate to admit this, but maybe the Red Wings. I mean, I just love that they're.
Oh, you and a billion other people. Well, in that case,
but just to upset all your goalie friends,
yeah.
I don't really have a strong affiliation, you know, with the team. I'm not this rabbit, you know, painting my face teal and all that stuff. I cheer for the guy with the puck.
That's never the goalie.
No, it's never the goalie. Although the Boston scored once.
Yeah.
Right? He scored once, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
All right. Well, then, a couple quick questions for you, just to appease the dumb goalie standing behind the net.
Yeah.
In your opinion, who's the best goalie in the NHL right now?
Oh man,
Everyone says when people get asked that question, the answers are always either Nabokov, Brodeur, or Luongo. Now, I've never heard anyone answer anyone other than those three. If you had to pick one of those three to start a team, which one would you pick?
I'd want a young Dominic Hasek. I was in Montreal about a year ago, and we went to whatever the team Patrick Waugh was. And
his junior team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And somebody found out I was a big hockey fan, and her son was going on with Patrick Waugh's daughter or something like that. So we got to meet Patrick Waugh, went into his office, shook his
Cool.
hand. Oh, yeah, it was very cool. So
That's very cool.
Patrick Waugh is a man.
He didn't send his own son to come beat you up, did he?
I wonder if that's the guy that the woman's daughter goes out with. That was quite millions of people watched it on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
I watched it.
Oh, I hope for her sake that's not the kid her daughter's dating. Because that kid has some anger issues.
Yeah.
All right, well then, the last goalie question. Two goalie questions. When you started playing hockey, did you hear about the stereotypical reputation that goalies have for being... Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it true? In your humble opinion?
So far, yeah. Well, I think I'll have a refinement on that. Only the good ones are nuts.
So
How's that?
Actually, that's probably the answer that every good goalie wants to hear.
Yeah. Now, the question is, did you become a goalie and that made you nuts, or were you nuts so you became a goalie? Like, which came first?
I think the two go hand in hand naturally. I wouldn't say nuts. I think your brain has to be a little looser than most people's.
To want to be hit by a puck going 100 miles an hour? Yeah,
Exactly.
That would take a loose brain.
And then after you get hit by the puck, then you have a looser brain.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's something. I can't explain it. I don't think any goalie can explain it because goalies don't think they're crazy.
But it's unnatural to get your body in the way of flying projectiles.
It is.
You know?
It is. I don't know. It's more natural than making money with a Web 2.0 company, though.
Well, yeah, there's that. That's for sure.
All right, last goalie question then. Who has the best mask in the NHL? Which goalie do you think has the coolest mask?
Yes, I have this goalie question. I don't even, I don't pay attention.
Oh, that was the worst answer. All right, so
it's
apparently...
hard, right? It's like a custom motorcycle, right?
It is.
How much does it cost to get like a truly tricked out goalie?
The masks themselves, the top end masks are like between $500 and $700. Those are using
with the paint job?
No, without the paint job. That's using Kevlar and super light materials for the screen.
Yeah.
And then a paint job. I paid a couple $100 for the paint job on mine a few years ago, and you could easily spend $500, $600, $1,000 on the paint job for one of the top guys.
Special surface and
Yeah.
all that.
Yeah, exactly. Or you could just do what Jerry Cheevers did and get a black marker and draw lines where you'd have stitches.
Yeah, I like that.
All right. So apparently Guy Kawasaki is not a big goalie fan or a goalie watcher, but
I like to score. What can I say?
well, we hope you score with Alltop.
Yeah.
How's that for turning it back?
That's right.
Everyone should
And then
check
I'll buy a
out
ring.
Alltop. So the
If I buy
guys,
a ring, I promise you that goalies will play for free.
goalies will have their own little corner up here in the bar with Tenders Lounge.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you to Guy Kawasaki, and thanks for joining Tenders Lounge.
All right. Thank you.